Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Yellow Jackets taking on the Machine. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Okay, all set to go. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Denver. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Batting second, first baseman Eddie Murray.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Just settling in here at Coors Field. In the air to left center. McGee turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting third,
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And down on strikes. And that is that. Leading off, Sean Figgins. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Check on the runner, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runner at second, nobody out. Now back to second. Tries to get back and save. The 0-1 late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Puts a bunt down. Stewart, the flip, save, and they take the lead. No outs, runner at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass. Runner on the go. Makes the catch. One down. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Willie Castro.
Right side, Stewart. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Ian Happ up to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Corey Seager.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's off the plate.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt, nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. And now it's going to be Sal Stewart. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Willie McGee. That smash towards center. Base hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In from third is the tying run. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Joe Adell goes after that one for strike one. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One on, nobody out. A run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And that's disengagement number 2. Safe at second, and he gets back in. The 0-2. Runner takes off for third. And he pops up the bunt. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
De La Cruz on third. Adele at first with no outs. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Puts a bunt down. Flips it. Safe. And they take the lead. So digging in, Eddie Murray. McGonigal. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Next up for Miami, right fielder,
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ray Durham.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
There you go.
Durham tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone, and the count is filled up. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Top half of the third inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. Figgins makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Alabama, shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
First pitch way inside a fastball. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the number 2 hitter, Eddie Murray. Fly to center his first time. And it's fouled away. On a line, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive, base hit down the line. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now a relay to third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third, Jose Ramirez digs in now. On the ground, right side. Murray takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss at a slider. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 down. Base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, so now it's Corey Seager.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Just missed.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. This one in the air, center field. McGee should have this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man at second. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that bunted towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Biz Mackey at the plate now. Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Inside, ball one.
And that is out of play. One now.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That's
Ball
down
three.
and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. In the air to left center. Durham on the move to the alley. And there's two away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Figgins.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
On to Murray. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, number 5.
Going wide.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top 6 digging in. Anthony Santander. And Luis Severino continues. Rips that one to right. Figgins takes it in for the out. 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. In the air on the infield. Ramirez drifts towards it. 2 down. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Just misses. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Up the middle, Stewart. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Way to
Oh,
lay
that's
off
too
that
high.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 6-3. 1 down. Now here is Willie McGee. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Murray. He steps on the bag, and 2 away now. Here's Joe Adell. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And it's even up.
That pitch is out.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate.
Nope. That's inside.
Foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw
Easy
save. Mackey's throw came too late. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So up next, Sal Stewart. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Raleigh Fingers.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Ball. That's inside.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the dirt. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 7th. Mackey getting ready to. So a lefty out of the pen, Andrew Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Got him looking. 1 up, 1 down. McGonigal throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Figgins stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. He's in there.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. One out man at first. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. Ball one, no strikes. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. That one's back. Out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out. Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the eighth. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. Two down, bases empty. Here's Corey Seager. Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ray Durham. Miller throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Strike one. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, base is empty. This is Willie Castro.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. In the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Hat in position. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Julio Rodriguez.
Now pitching.
Joan Duran gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Duran, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Nope. Outside.
McGee under this one. And there's one down. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. McGee ranging into the alley. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.